The Helldivers community can be a little unhinged. Who's up commissaring their Kai right now? What does that mean?
Amen.
What?
True.
What does that mean?
More right?
But through their rampant insanity, Helldivers are capable of crafting some of the most fun and effective loadouts in the game. My name is Commissar Kai, and today I'm going to show y'all 3 loadouts from the community. We'll talk over their strengths, weaknesses, and what can be improved before giving them a ranking. But let's start with some style. Not every loadout needs to be optimized to the brim to be effective. Sometimes, picking a single goal and maximizing your kit to achieve that goal is enough for a loadout to shine. And if that goal is simply aura farming on the enemy while reducing their bases to rubble, all the better. Wallbouncing here is a fellow propaganda commander that I voluntold to be here, and he is easily one of the best Helldivers in the fleet when it comes to trick shots. And since his passion in life seems to be dunking on the enemies of democracy with as much style as possible while tearing down their bases in close combat, he built his loadout with that goal in mind.
You know, though the game's pretty simple when it comes to mobility, I think the jump pack offers a lot of options. And then beyond that, I think a big part of Helldivers is stratagems. So that's why the Commando and the EAT are here. They're like the 2 lowest cooldown stratagems support weapons in the game.
For this one, we'll be dropping in on the bug front, which means dealing with a lot of fast and mobile greens and heavily armored reds. So to keep the space around us clear enough for us to clear bases and style on heavies, we'll be taking my PP. I've talked at great length on why the PP is one of the best guns in our arsenal. So check out this video if you'd like to know exactly why it's the envy of the fleet. The Plasma Punisher comes with a crazy amount of stagger and fires explosive projectiles, making it an ideal weapon for clearing out packs of hunters or stagger locking an Alpha Commander to death. It also comes with medium penetration, making it a versatile and powerful weapon against all but the most heavily armored of bugs. But to avoid Mrs. Commissar throwing more shoes at my head, let's move on to the rest of the build. For stratagems, you're going to start with the jump pack. This utility backpack option is fantastic for letting you hop from base to base, tearing everything down with the rest of your kit. And it's going to be a staple for Wallbouncing's loadout, but it can also really ruin an Impaler's day. Can I stick it to that guy? I stuck it to Impaler. Oh, it still hasn't dropped yet. There we go. Yeah, got him. Which leads us to the core playstyle of this setup, bringing the Commando and EATs and using them in creative ways.
I like to use these offensively when throwing them down. You probably heard like EAT has 3 uses, and that's what this is about.
Because these 2 support weapons have such low cooldowns, you can easily use the Hell Pod that delivers them as an extra source of anti-tank, which is a certified Wallbouncing special. On your left wall. Oh, you stuck him. Nice, good kill. Plus, having tons of commandos and EATs littering the map is bound to make your team happy. Aside from looking cool, these Hell Pods do play an important role in the build. Having 2 sources of anti-tank with the EAT and Commando means you can clear any side objective, like Straker Nests or Spore Spears, with ease, while still packing plenty of answers for any Bile Titans that are feeling froggy. Nice. There's the... Oh, nice. Good kill. Or for just blasting hunters that look at you the wrong way. Hunter! I got him. But you'll also be utilizing the Hell Pods they arrive in for even more anti-tank and for closing bug holes and Bile Titan holes. Combine all of this with your jump pack and grenades and you have an excellent setup for quickly clearing the map of enemy bug nests and super bases. Oh. Alright. I want to see how the magic happens there, Wall. Go get him.
Just run in. You just run in. Use your Hell Pod, clear bug holes, throw grenades.
All right, I'm going. There we go. Got it. Free. There we go. Well, that was better than I expected. Our final stratagem for this one is going to be the Eagle Strafe and Run. The Strafe and Run is just a very solid Eagle option. It can help clear hordes or polish off a wounded heavy, and it's also good against Impalers and side objectives. Out of all of our Eagles, this is probably the most widely useful and easily available one since it comes with 5 charges once you have all your ship upgrades. Rounding out our first loadout, we have the P113 Verdict for a reliable sidearm that can kill anything that's too close to smack with our PP, and the HE grenades, which surprised me. I gotta ask, what is with the grenade choice? Because, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, it's just I wasn't expecting that one. Why do you take the HE grenade?
I love cooking grenades, and I think cooking the grenades and getting it like a throne on top of a cannon turret or like or spear shuriken nest, it's more just for like personal flavor at that point. It's almost like just, it's not really optimal, it's not really efficient. A lot more better grenades out there, a lot more utility. It's really just for fun for me.
Wall, let me talk to you. Never apologize for playing with something you find fun, especially when you can do incredibly cool crap like this.
Hey, here we go.
I clipped those.
I whiffed the worst rider. So, fine.
Dude, no!
What happened?
Finally, Wall recommends that you use an armor with the medkit passive since you're going to be roaming around the map a lot and getting in close quarters fights. You'll want those extra stems and the increased stem duration to help keep you alive while you bounce off the walls. Laugh at my joke, damn it. Wallbouncing's loadout had a goal in mind and was able to execute on it well. It has synergy with the Plasma Punisher, Jump Pack, and all the expendable anti-tank options. It's very good at clearing out bases and side objectives. And it nails the most important aspect of being a Helldiver. Looking cool while delivering righteous judgment to the enemies of humanity. And goodbye. It also doesn't rely on more tired options like Thermites, the Ultimatum, or the Quasar Cannon, which gives it some bonus points for creativity. It also got me thinking about how I approach dealing with armored threats. So thank you for that. Wait, can I do the wall bouncing thing? I did it! I did the thing! Oh, Wall, you'll be proud of me for that when I hit that charge in midair. My only suggestion to make this one better would be to replace the HE grenades with gas grenades. Gas grenades would still help you blitz through bug nests, but it would give you a little added utility for keeping the swarm off your back while you work. But at this point, I'm being nitpicky. I'll give this loadout 9 out of 10 freshly opened crayon boxes. There we go. Look at those beautiful crayon colors, y'all. Highly recommend y'all try it. And go subscribe to Wallbouncing, damn it. He's got the Helldiver spirit and makes fantastic shorts. Alright, for our next one, we'll be looking at a random Helldiver that got pulled from the wheel of names on my stream. I want y'all to meet Ark. And he embodies the very essence of what it means to be a Helldiver. Alright, what made you want to create this loadout?
Sir, I saw a bunch of plasma weapons. I love the color blue. And so, I just built around that.
God damn it, Helldiver. You're a goddamn genius. That is the most outstanding answer I have ever heard. Extra crayon rations for you and your family. Now let's take a look at this build. As y'all heard, the theme of this one is blue and plasma, and we'll be taking it to the bot front. I have some doubts about its efficacy, but none over its fun factor. All the footage here is from our time on the stand, but it should work the same wherever you choose to fight the clankers or their leaders, who are still mostly too stupid to wear helmets. Starting off, we'll be taking a plasma primary. Ark really seems to enjoy the purifier against the bots, but any of the plasma primaries should do the trick, and we'll be pairing them with the EPOG. What was that? The EPOG is an incredibly fun support weapon that is also extremely effective against the bots. I've done an entire video on this weapon with the EPOG lady herself, so check it out if you want all the details. But if I can sell you on it in one sentence, it can one-shot War Striders. Just shoot them right in the eye on the top of their head or at the front of their face with a full charge shot and they'll realize that they are a terribly designed enemy and fall over out of embarrassment. But the EPOG is just generally a very effective weapon on this front and it doesn't require a backpack slot. Just be careful to not overcharge it or we'll have to take you home in a bucket. Boom.
Oh,
Oh, that was bound to happen eventually.
Man down.
cowering in fear, as they should.
That's my second.
Hold on.
Now, don't worry, Helldiver. We'll just cut that out of the video. That didn't happen. Speaking of backpack, our next stratagem is going to be Sergeant Stubby. The Bullet Dog is another stratagem that just is generally very good. It's better than most Helldivers at hitting those headshots, and it will keep you clear of any little bots trying to throw off your aim. But unfortunately, it can't retire traitors. Come on, Randy, get to work.
Those are people. Those are things.
He's right on top of me.
Wait, did you just call the bots people? With our personal safety secured, we're going to look to our last two stratagems to really bring the heat. So we'll be taking a powerhouse combo of Randy and the 120mm orbital barrage. By this point, everyone knows Randy and how good he is against every faction. But on bots specifically, he's great for keeping the clankers occupied, giving you some backup fire support, and tearing down their heavies. Unlike his more disagreeable cousins, I'm looking at you, Gary, Randy plays well with others of his kind. So chucking down 4 of them all at once can be truly a sight to behold. Oh, let's
Enemy patrol inbound.
Yep, Randy it up. It's Randy time. But even Randy in all of his glory can still use some backup, so we'll be pairing him with the Orbital 120. This is one of my favorite barrages because it has a low cooldown and does a crap load of damage over a small area. Think of it like a spicier version of the Orbital Gatling barrage. Toss it down on a bot drop or on top of one of their outhouses and it'll soften things up enough for you to finish the job with the rest of your kit. It also stacks really nicely with other Helldivers using the same stratagem.
Oh my god, we incidentally cleared the objective.
Well, that's what happens when you call 4 120s on it. Dude, listen to the percussive liberation over there.
It's beautiful.
Rounding out Ark's loadout, we have the ultimatum for our secondary doing ultimatum things.
This is actually a good place for us to just rain hell down on them.
Whoa.
Don't mind me, I was being graceful.
Seriously, this thing is so damn popular, I don't think y'all need an explanation. Take it whenever you feel insecure about your AT needs. And finally, we'll be taking the HE or stun grenades for our grenade slot. Personally, I like HE grenades more against the bots than I do against the other two factions because they tend to clump up, making them more vulnerable to the heavy pin of the HE grenade.
Possible still?
How many Hulks?
There's 4 Hulks jumping at us at the moment. Dude,
I'm dumping my high explosives in there.
Oh, you got a bunch of them. There you go. I think they're dead.
I got 21 kills, 25, and it's still going.
Finally, we'll strap up in some heavy fortified armor to help keep us alive while we work.
Check it out. Like when I'm wearing this and I'm in my pose at my thing, you can barely just see my eyes. It's just like I'm peeking over at you.
Ark's loadout embraces the spirit of having fun more than most loadouts. And I can't fault a man or a woman for just taking pieces of kit for giggles. But I do think there is a solid core of a loadout here. Everything in it is good individually. It just lacks some synergies. I think if we swapped out the HEs for dynamites for a bit more AT and base destruction, and took the jump pack or warp pack instead of the bullet dog, then this loadout would be a bit more combat effective. But plasma weapons and heavy ordnance like Randy and the 120 are always going to be a good pick on this front. I'll give this one 6 out of 10 gold refrigerator stars. Good job, Helldiver. Now, the reason I like playing with y'all in my streams is because occasionally I run into some real characters that remind me of why Helldivers is such a special game.
We are working on it.
I believe in you, Helldiver. You can do it.
But K2 is kind of overwhelmed right now. I'm trying to help him.
Overwhelmed? Incorrect! I'm in my element!
Meet Kompound, who is the correct amount of unstable, and his bot loadout reflects that. He crafted a setup that maximizes 2 things: DACA and making sure the enemy cannot take one further step on democratic soil while he's standing in the way.
You're up against the wall, and I am the
wall. Starting out this loadout, we'll be taking either the Amendment or the R63 Diligence. We want a primary that can click heads from long range and boop the bots on their undemocratic snoots. Both of these weapons are sorely underrated on this faction and can put in a ton of work with just a little commitment to aiming or aiming for the right spots. A Devastator belly is easier to hit than a head, for example. I also approve of the reason Kompound gave me when I asked.
A challenge, essentially, issued by the community itself. I heard non-stop everybody thought the Diligence and the Diligence Counter Sniper were bad weapons, that they didn't work, they didn't have enough piercing. And then I one-tapped one Devastator in the eye, and I said, this is the best weapon ever. I don't know what you're talking about.
I can appreciate a loadout made out of spot.
For our first stratagem, we'll be taking the AMR, which I also recently covered in a video, so I won't go into too much detail here. But I will say, whether you're carefully clicking heads or popping weak spots, or mag dumping the undemocratic,
okay, I thought I had my amendment out, and I just mag dumped that guy super hard.
The AMR can carry you to easier wins. Backing up our AMR in primary, we'll be taking the Portable Hell Bomb. Portable Hell Bombs are great on every front, but they're amazing against the clankers for one very simple reason. They can destroy jammers. But even if there are no jammers on the map, you can always dump them on top of a bot drop and bask in the glow of a human-made miniature sun. Just don't believe in the Hell Bomb's ability to hurt you, and you can always make it out alive.
Yep, get out of here, boys.
I hear something scary.
Yep, get out of here. I'm hell bombing it.
Something wicked comes this way.
Uh-oh! Oh, he stepped on my head.
No, everywhere I look, it's just
You might die, sir.
Nope.
It's just bot drop.
Nope. Plot armor activated. I'm fine.
When the Commodore said he does not believe in Hellbones, he was not lying.
Exactly. No, I don't believe it.
Now there's a mark sending on me.
I need to kill you.
Or if you happen to have a Discord of 44,000 Helldivers committed to team play and making new friends, shameless plug, you can always order your brothers and sisters in arms to cast their final vote.
It's so beautiful when you have just a horde of cronies willing to die for you.
It's kind of nice. Yeah. it's a privilege of command, basically. Wait, you don't have to die with it, S4. It's okay. You can survive.
For our next piece of kit, Kompound hit me with a surprise bit of news.
I'm an orc at heart.
I'm not surprised at all.
I need as many bullets downrange as possible.
So it makes sense that we would be bringing the HMG emplacement. Having 2 big guns and a decent health pool on a ridiculously low cooldown is perfect for holding the line against the soulless machines.
Hey, you know what? My gun is bigger. Somebody said you sound like an orc from Florida. I think that is a very big compliment.
Because I don't got the Cockney accent.
This stratagem surprised me since I hadn't used it for months, but the cooldown is low, the damage is high, and it's just a perfect pick for holding a position, clearing out bot drops, and sniping off objectives. Kompound's final stratagem is a bit of a controversial pick, the Eagle rocket pods.
Let him cook! Let him cook now! Let him cook! I said let him cook!
I was a bit skeptical because I know this stratagem is lacking in damage, but he convinced me to try it again. And I'm happy to report they're still bad.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Well, I'm not exactly happy about it. I think Eagle Rocket Pods is a cool stratagem. They just don't have the damage to do what you need them to do. They also have a habit of missing. So Airhead, for the sake of all of us not feeling like we have to take the ultimatum every game, how about you let them one-shot War Striders, huh?
Actually, sure. Let's rocket bottom.
I'm pretty sure 4 rocket pods
just
bro.
that'll get him.
Guys behind us.
Oh, he's still alive. Oh, now he's dead.
Yeah, no, all 4 rocket pods, I knew bro was cooked.
Think about it. Speaking of ultimatum, big surprise, that's Kompound's recommendation for secondary. At least if you're up against Vox engines. If they're not on the field, take the Senator instead. For our grenade choice, we're bringing G6 frag grenades, and I gotta say, I love this one. You get 6 of these little beauties and 3 back from every resupply, meaning you can chunk them into crowds like they're a t-shirt cannon. They release a bunch of shrapnel when they blow up and do decent damage on their own, so they really fit the bill for clearing crowds. They're also great for chunking down the hatches of fabricators and Vox engines. It's just a great tech grenade since we don't need more AT in our kit. Finally, we're rounding the build out with some B-27 Fortified Commando armor from the Superstore, otherwise known as the Marshmallow Man. This armor is nearly twice as tanky as medium armor and lets you survive some pretty absurd situations.
You know what, I'm just gonna... Yeah, see? I'm fine. I probably shouldn't be fine, but I'm fine.
Just remember to wash it. Otherwise, I might make sure you are occupied for the Pelican ride home.
I was playing this game at launch. As soon as this Fortified Commando came out in the Superstore, I bought it. I have not taken it off. I don't think I've washed it. It is disgusting. It's grody.
This is a good loadout. It has a strong theme around defense and survivability, a lot of firepower between the primary AMR and HMG emplacement, and it has a board clear option of the Hellbomb backpack for when things get sticky. I was also pleasantly surprised by the Fortified Commando armor since I could feel the difference in survivability. The only part I would change would be the Eagle rocket pods, and all I would do is take the Eagle airstrike instead. It does everything you'd want the rocket pods to do while being better at clearing bases and wiping out crowds. So in total, I'll give this one 9 out of 10, 5-up saves. Embrace the spirit of the WOG for managed democracy. This video's been a lot of fun to make, so I think if this one gets like 7,000 likes, I'll do it again. And maybe next time I'll do it with some of your favorite creators. If you want to catch the full experience, you can check out the live stream on my channel. I'm trying to stream more, so join me on Tuesday when we check out the newest Warbond and try on Grandpappy Kai's armor. I'll be live on both YouTube and Twitch. But until next time, this is Commissar Kai, signing out.
I'm just cleaning these dudes up so we can move forward without being pressured. Y'all follow 03. He knows what he's doing. If you die right after I said that, I'm gonna be...